Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want to do some dialogue. And so I'm going to do the first part of the dialogue. So if I want to fix things, I want to get this, want to get some dialogue in here. I've got my, let's see, I've got my folder here. Got something called All Monkeys. And what I do is I just click and I can drag it into my timeline. Yay! So now, liar. Just hold on a second. Stick. There we go. Okay, for some reason, maybe I did it too quick. When you're checking the dialogue, press play. Okay, I got to turn off some sound. Turn off the sound here as I do this. So when I press play, I hear anything? I can't hear anything. Okay, so I got to go and check my playback speed. It's on play every frame, max real time. I got to have that on real time. Now when I press play,
we're all monkeys. We're all monkeys.
Wonderful. Okay, so it's in there. If you want to, you can actually go into this display if you want to. I just went into the animation preferences and I put it on like 4 times so you can see big waves, man. I see big waves coming at me. Okay, so you can drag through these and you can see your sound. You can see these words here, hopefully. And you can also do a little thing here when you right click, you go to set range to sound length. Okay, and it's already there, so big deal. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into Windows, Animation Editors, and go to the Shape Editor. Now, I don't like this thing particularly. It takes up too much visual real estate. So what I do is I usually go in here and I'll select my blend shape. Okay, and put it on the side here because that takes up less visual real estate. This slider, I don't know, it's just a complete waste of time and space. The other thing you can do, if you want to, is actually, you see right there, it's right there, there's the information you need. You can take that information, maybe on my custom shelf, select blend shape, middle cluck, and I put it up here as a mail script. Yay! So whenever I want to, there, it selects the blend shape for me. I just made a quick little button. Okay, dragged it right out of the script editor. So, when I'm doing this, let's go in and start setting some keyframes. And now I can just hit S and that'll set keyframes. They're all zeroed out right here. Weir. So for weir, I'm going to say that the O is going to give me that woo, woo, woo sound. Okay, I'll hit S. And then I'll go in here and I'll turn that off, and then weir, I kind of make this face, I say it to myself, I think about it, and I'm going to say E. Okay. And these blend shapes could be much better, but they kind of get the point across. And I can take this out of here, I'll hit S. And I think I'm going to let it hold for a second, and then right around the beginning of all, remember that the mouth goes into the shape just before the sound comes out. So I'm just going to go in here and all. And you can correct these if you got your blend shape brothers back in here. Sometimes I always keep a layer. Is that one? Yes, it's that one. So I can go back and I can change these blend shapes if they're not quite working for me. That's why I keep them around. Or you can use the new shape editor and edit it and all that stuff. But it's a different pipeline the way that I work. So now here, this is probably one of those spots where I'd almost need the L face. And actually there's something wonderful back in here. I'll fix that afterwards. All. Okay, so because that's when I do the L sound, that's when my tongue touches the roof of my mouth. So I could have had an L face, but I didn't. And I'm going to go with this one again. Boop. So, and then I'm going to turn that off. Boop. And then I'm going to go and turn on M. And I like to hold this M. And I could fix that M. Should be lips pressed against each other. And anyway, S. I'll make sure I hold that. Okay, great. And then let's turn that off. Mung. And then so that sound that comes out, it's kind of like an A face. And I don't have to turn these on maximum either. You can come down part way. You can tweak all this stuff afterwards. And then I'll turn off A, go to E. Okay. And then I'll just turn this whole thing off. And then I go back to the beginning.
All monkeys. We're all monkeys.
And that seems to have worked. Then what I'll do is I'll go into my handy dandy graph editor with the blend shape selected. Okay, and here, let's move this over here. Now I've just nailed keyframes on all these things. If I go to the smile, I can take these keyframes and I'm going to make sure my move tool's on. And if I hold down shift and I middle click them up, and I can even go here, and I'm just going to grab this and I can turn this up so I get the smile in. And even here, maybe this might look good if I take those keyframes and I move those up so we get a slight smile. Well, how about this? What if I take these keyframes and I think about this a little bit differently? Because that smile is going, things are going up. Let's see what it looks like if I take it down below 0. 0, no influence at all. And check that out. I can go in and I can play around with these. Almost feels like I need a little bit more of a E face. And turn that off. I'm just gonna do there we go. And then I can also come in here and do the blink, right? I've got the blink, and so maybe before he goes in and says that, and just for fun, I don't know, I'm horsing around. I have no clue what this is going to look like. And I'll do this, something like this around, say, 10-ish. Okay, great. And so, and then how about right here, we start to flare that, and I'm thinking that, you know what, I'm going to play with that opposite thing again. Oh yeah, look at that, I'm pretty excited. Okay, and you can go and you can drag this even further if you want to, but let's just go and take a look at that now. Take a look-see-poo. Look-see-poo.
We're all monkeys. We're all monkeys. We're all monkeys.
And you can see that I might need to go in and do some adjustments, but I could go in and fix my blend shapes. Actually, I'll just go and do that one right now because that's on my mind. Do this all in one shot. So where's my face there? And I can see I got mouth problems back here because I didn't add enough vertices into that cluster I was using for the jaw way back when in an old video. Okay, and so I'm just going to go in here, and I'm not really crazy about the new sculpting tool, so I'm going to go to the old one because I like this one. And let's just go in, and if you hold down shift on your keyboards, you can go to the smooth brush, and they stole this from ZBrush. Okay, and I can come back in here and I can kind of fix that mouth area back here. And actually that worked pretty quickly. Okay, and if you wanted to, I'm just going to go to the move tool, grab a vertice, and hit B. And so I can get soft selection and maybe pull this back a little bit so I can actually see the back of the mouth, dude. And what if I did that? Okay. And I could keep adjusting this more. And here, let's go back now that I've kind of done some fiddling. Okay, let's take a look at that. Go for the A face. See? Fixed. Okay, and we're more or less fixed. I could spend some more time making that a better face. Anything else that's going to cause me problems here? I don't think so. I think I'm okay. And then I'm going to do another video where I animate to this little piece of dialogue, and I'll stop right here.